Yo,
Maybe. What are you telling me, brother?
I'm ill, man. Where you? You driving? No,
No, I'm in a,
oh, this. Okay. The chair looking like a back seat or something special. Can you hear me?
yeah, man, you good?
I'm good, man. How are you, my bro?
Bless, man, bored out, but I'm good. How are you saying?
I'm good. Same here, man. Just trying to make something out of this quarantine thing. What you saying, though? What you been up to, man?
Usual, man. I got my brother here in it. I got my brother and one of my boys.
Yeah, Zan.
Zanzi's still. He's in the
Yeah, tell
other.
him I
He's
said
in
what
the,
up, man.
yeah, he's in the other room playing COD still. But nah, man, we're just trying to keep each other busy, man. We got the fitness stuff going on as well. But
Yeah.
nah, it is, man.
How's family and stuff?
Oh, good, man. My mum's in America, innit? So. It's mad for her over there as well. She can't come back. She's got to stay out there. My dad's in Leeds as well. But everyone's blessed, bro. You, everyone good?
Yeah, family's blessed. Can't complain. Everyone's safe and that.
Good.
Like, let's get this thing started. So, for the people that don't know Oli, like where you from originally, and just tell people about yourself to start off
So
with.
yeah, I grew up in Leeds, but all my family's from Scotland, so that's where the Scotland connection comes from. And
Mm.
kind of moved around a little bit, and then went to Swansea when I was like 17, and been there ever since. And then came back up in June, and now I'm kind of back around where I grew up. So it's good to be back up north, bro. You know how it is, mate.
I
We
can
like the
imagine. I
north,
can
innit?
imagine. How was it growing up with football? Where did you start your like apprentice or like was it at an academy?
Yeah, I was at Leeds till I was like 15, and then I went to Bradford after that. 16, got my scholarship at Bradford. Did my scholar at Bradford. Was there for 2 3 years. Played a few games in the first team, and then got my move to Swansea, and then
Yeah.
yeah, man, it was good. Leeds was good, bro. There's some ballers, man, and it was tough. It was one of the best academies in the country at the time, and then went to Bradford, and obviously got more of an opportunity in the first team at Bradford. So it all worked out nicely for me in the end. You know, it is you need a bit of luck, and I got a little bit of luck with that as well. So
Yeah. Because I remember when where was I? Newport when you come over and you come on loan and I think was that your first game?
first game, bro. Yeah, off the bench.
Yeah, off the bench and you scored a hat trick. And was
Yeah,
that
man.
off the back of that? You went back straight away. You didn't play another game.
I played one more game, bro, and then
Yeah,
and then Swansea recalled me straight away. Was mad. Like that's what I'm saying. Just a little bit of luck. You know what I mean, them 3 goals, bro. Literally 3 tappings,
yeah.
and
It was crazy
and,
though. What in the
and
space of what 10 minutes?
I think I come on like 65 minutes or something, and then bagged like 15 minutes or something, 3 goals, and then
Yeah,
man, that was hard. I didn't remember that.
it was crazy. I remember because that's the first time, obviously, training. I see him that. I was thinking, yeah, I like this guy because he was like I wouldn't say he was I wouldn't say cocky. It was like you was confident in your own ability. So I thought, yeah, you know what? Like let me see this guy like in the next game. Let me see how he's gonna come on and do his thing. But yeah, when you come on, I see you coming on. You know your swag, your football swag with the socks all the way down to your ankles and that. And you come on and bag the hat tricks. I was like, yeah, it's hard still.
But remember, big Zach answer, bro. Me and Zach,
Yeah, Zach. Oh, yeah, Zach. Oh, yeah, Zach Hansen was
Zach,
there as
bro.
well.
There's
Zach's,
some
Zach's another one that was cold. He's good at ball
cold.
still.
Med one of the coldest, bro. Like he had mad fucking injuries and stuff, bro. But he's one of the coldest I played with. You like in training, like you can see technically how good he was, eh?
Technically, yeah, he knows how to shift it. What would you say?
Crazy.
Do you miss Swansea or like?
Yeah, of course, man. Like I said, when I was a kid when I went down there, bro, and
Mm,
like I literally grew up down there. Like basically, I went. I mean, obviously I didn't grow up, but I mean in terms of like I turned into a man down there, real. You know what I mean? Med?
mm,
Like I was 17 when I went down there. It was the first time I'd ever lived on my own, like anything like that. And I'll never forget that place, bro. Like I made some friends down there for life. Like the way that the people treated me, the way the fans treated me down there, bro. It was crazy, man. And of course I miss it, but you know it's nice. It's nice to be back up here around my friends and my family, and at Sheffield United now, which things are going really well as well. So it's all going good, man.
So during this quarantine period, I know it's hard and that you said you've been doing your own training session. How you been keeping fit? Like, what's the programs and that saying?
we've got like, so they sent us like a watt bike and some gym equipment out and stuff, and we have to do like 2 cardio sessions a day and a gym session every day through the week. So we have to wear a heart rate monitor and like send all the gym sessions through kill brother in the comments. We have to do all the gym sessions two a day with the cardio and send it all through back to Sheffield United. And if we don't do anything, it's a fine every day that we don't do it. But it's crazy, man. It's mad draining though.
Obviously, what's it called? Swansea's a big club. Sheffield United is a big club. Like, what's the difference between the two clubs, would you say?
I think with Swansea, like, because where Swansea is, like, it's the only thing that's there. There's no other clubs there. There's no other anything else there. It's like everyone in Swansea loves Swansea. Do you know what I mean? Like, everyone who lives there, all the fans, like, you go into like shops and people give you stuff, and like, because everyone's a Swansea fan. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Whereas back up in Chef, like, there's so many other clubs around the place that you could bump into anyone and they could not just be a Swansea fan. So it's like, it's a little bit more, it can be a little bit more frosty at times.
Yeah.
But I kind of like that, you know. I kind of like getting a little bit of stick over fans. It kind of makes it a little bit more interesting. Do you know what I mean?
So talk to me about like when you go away with Scotland. What's it like? Like, what's it like when you're going away with Scotland?
It's tough, man.
Yeah.
Tough, bro, because like a lot of times it's like 2 weeks away in a hotel and you're not allowed to leave the hotel, man. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's
Is it that strict? Like, so strict like that? Yeah.
Pretty much, yeah. It's like you'll get maybe an afternoon off once in 2 weeks, but it's like, especially like a lot of the boys that live in Scotland will go and see their family and stuff. But for me, like, a lot of my family don't really live like around the Glasgow area and stuff anymore, so there's not a lot really I can do. So I'll probably just go off with a couple of the other boys who live in England, and we'll go to the shop or something for the afternoon or something. Do a bit of shopping. But apart from that, bro, it's kind of you're in the hotel room.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. With that saying, like, obviously you're still playing now, you're doing well in that. What's been one of like the highlights of your career so far? You probably got loads, but if you was to touch on 3 or, you know, give us.
I'd say my first Prem goal against Leicester. I'd say my international debut against Costa Rica at Hampden. Number 9, Scotland, bro. That's
Number 9, big dog.
That's the sort of stuff you dream of, bro. Them 2 things, and then I think probably the goal against Man United as well was nice for me, just because like the way we played in the game, we went 2-0 up against United, and then they came back and scored 3 and went 3-2. It was 3-2 to them, and then like a last minute equaliser at Bramall Lane against Man United, bro. Like, it's crazy.
What's the difference? Obviously, like, you done so well in the champ with Swansea, and when you went to the Prem now, is there a massive difference as in quality?
Yeah, the difference is mad still. Like, I think it took me a couple of months to like adjust, but I've always been able to like kind of get away with not doing like gym or anything, because like I've always been able to make up for it kind of with my brain, I feel. Yeah. And then in the Prem, I was finding that everyone's as clever as me as well, and they're stronger, and they're quicker, and they're fitter. Do you know what I mean? So I was thinking, shit, might have to do a little bit of gym here. You know what I mean? Yeah. And then so it took me a couple of months, because the training at Chef's hard, man. Like, proper old school running, and then like Tuesday you have to earn your Wednesday off. Do you know them ones?
Yeah, one of them ones. So they'll put you through it for Tuesday, then for you to get your Wednesday off.
For real, yeah. So it's a lot of running on a Tuesday, and then back in the gym in the afternoon. So you do gym before training, out on a pitch for like an hour and a half running, and then gym in the afternoon, leg weights on a Tuesday afternoon. And I just used to not do it when I first got there, bro. I just used to hide. Like, I was a good gym dodger, man. You know them ones. Look like I'm doing a lot in the gym, but never do anything. And then after like a month or two, and I was thinking, yeah, I'm gonna have to give myself a chance here. And then I started doing gym, and to be fair, but it paid off, man. Like when I started actually doing a little bit, and I feel like now that I'm a lot more physically capable to be able to like test myself against like these. They're the best players in the world, man. Do you know what I mean? I've got to
100%. Yeah.
give myself a chance, bro. But some of these athletes, bro, it's crazy, man. I don't know how they do it.
Yeah. Like obviously for people that don't know football like that, you know, like I'm not just saying fans, people outside football, like obviously they will see you and say like he's doing so well for himself. But has there been a time in your career during football that you had like a low period where, you know, like emotions was running high kind of thing?
Yeah, of course, man, bro. Like, you know, it is, man.
Yeah.
It looks like I've been doing well and stuff. But obviously, there's always times, bro, where you doubt yourself a little bit and everything's not going so well. Do you know what I mean? Like, even for example, when I first come to United, Sheffield United, like, I just want playing well. I want like doing what I know I can do, and it was frustrating me more than anything. Do you know what I mean? So I was like, I'm not showing people what I can actually do here. And it took me a little bit of time, but I'd say probably the most was with Scotland. Like when I've gone up and there's been games where I've not done myself justice to an extent, and it's you get down about it and you think, fuck, like am I good enough to play at this level? Am I doing it? Am I doing everything right? Is there anything else I could be doing more? And but you know, like I've been professional now for like 7 years. I'm 23 now, so like 6-7 years, and I've had my fair shares of ups, but I've definitely had my fair shares of downs, and I feel like now I'm a lot better suited to coping with it and just kind of moving on and just kind of being confident in my own ability and carrying on going. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. No, just because you get that a lot with people outside football that don't know football like that. That's what I touched up with Awobi yesterday, and it's like they don't know there's like football. You have to be mentally tough sometimes. They don't see the other side of the game. You know, they think, okay, he's getting paid well. You know what? He's playing football. He's getting money to kick a ball back. But they don't know when, you know, you don't get picked and you get left out the squad. They don't know the other side. So they just see, you know, the lifestyle, the money. You know.
Yeah.
Like that. So yeah, no.
100%, man. Like coming home, bro. Like especially when I was in Swansea, there were certain points where I would be coming home, bro, to a empty house, man, and like you just like footy's not going well. You're not playing as well as one. You might play or whatever, and you just coming home and people don't see that side of it, man. Do you know what I mean? But nah, man. I feel like I'm in a good place in my head. I feel like I'm in a good place physically, and I feel like I'm in the right place where I need to be right now, and everything's going well. So touch wood, I can carry on when all this thing blows over, bro.
Yeah, of course. No, I see you working hard. You know, I got you on Snap. I see you working hard. I see you, you know, doing your thing, working hard. So no, I love it, man. I love to see like the people that I played with doing well. And what I was gonna say, obviously you touched on it. You played in the Prem. Who has been the toughest opponent you played against?
Van Dijk.
Yeah.
No question, bro. This
Is
guy.
he just quick, fast, smart?
Right, mate, that was one of the games. We played Liverpool at home, and that was one of the games where I thought, like, I need to do gym, man, because I have this thing where when the ball's in the air, like, we're both looking at the ball, and I'll like put a little hit on the defender while the ball's in the air, like knock him off balance so that I can pin him. It's whatever level I've always played at, it's always worked. And I did it to this guy, bro, and he wasn't looking at me. I thought, right, I'm gonna get him here, like, I'm gonna knock him off balance, I'm gonna pin him, and I did it. Yeah, he wasn't looking at the ball, nothing. I just bounced off him, bro, and I'm thinking, I'm gonna have to go play off Joe Matip here, bro.
Was he that good? Yeah, was he that good?
He's got everything, mate. Like, quick, strong. You give him time on the ball, he'll kill you with a pass. Like, he's got everything. Do you know what I mean? It's like if you wanted to create a defender, like it's the perfect centre half. But I don't know how that again. To be fair, we got beat 1-0 and Dean Henderson chucked one in. We should have got a point from that game. But yeah, like it's good just testing yourself against these players. Like I played in every division, med from Prem down to the conference, bro, and I've been there. I've grinded it out. I know what it's like, and with all due respect to them clubs that I've been, bro, I just don't want to ever go back down. I just want to stay as high as I can.
Yeah, no, of course, and like you're working hard, so that's the only thing you can do. Like that's a journey. So when you look back, like you've been there, like you said, you've been there from the conference all the way up through the leagues, all the way up through the ladders, and into the Prem. And I think you fully deserve it.
My guy.
Yeah, man. What would you say? Who would you say is the best player you ever played against?
Hazard.
Yeah.
Couldn't tackle him, bro. No one could tackle him.
Serious?
It was crazy. Like he's so small, but you don't realize like the size of his legs and that. Like one of them guys that just come back in, like when they get the arse in there, bro.
Arse in there, yeah. I heard that.
Crazy. You've got that one, man. You got them ones.
Yeah, I got. See me. I'm a bit like you. I need gym. I got the footwork and stuff, but I need gym.
Yeah, bro. We can't always rely on that, but yeah, Hazard, man. That was at Swansea when I was playing in the Prem the first time. We played them at Stamford Bridge, man, and I was just thinking, I need to step it up, man. Some of them players make you feel like you're a bad player, you know.
Yeah.
Them ones, you're like, how can it be that easy for him there? I'm trying this hard.
I'm trying and it's hard. Yeah, I've been there.
No,
it's calm. What do you say when you're going into games? Obviously, in the Premier, you probably eat with a team, or do you eat at home for pre-match and stuff? What's your go-to meal before games?
Usually, we have we have to do pre-match at the stadium. Depends if I've eaten in the morning or not. But I need to eat more. Like I need to eat more for the Swansea. I was running like 8 kilometers a game. I was running like on average like eight and a half. And since I've come to Sheffield now, bro, it's like 11 and a half. 11 and a half or 3 kilometers a game. So I need to just pasta, a bit of chicken or salmon before the game, couple poached eggs, a little bagel, bro. Fully eat. That's my pre-match.
That's calm. You see me, I can't. That's what I used to do because I can't eat heavy before games. I like eating light because I feel it on the pitch.
Yeah, some of the boys I played with will not eat at all. Like they can't eat pre-match, nothing, and the nutritionists lose their head because they're like, you need to eat, and like Lee's moveset, bro, he can't eat before a game. He says he feels it. He says he feels sick if he eats before a game. So it's crazy. Everyone has their own thing, man. I feel like with nutritionists and that stuff, you just need to. Like boys have played professional for however long, man. You just gotta let them do what they feel
they want to do. Like they know their body kind of thing.
Exactly, they know their body, bro. You gotta let them do what they're gonna do. That's my opinion, anyway. But know what these guys are like.
Like going into games the day before when you're at home and like, how do you prepare yourself like for a game? Do you like relax? Do you watch like your own videos?
No, I don't really. I kind of when I'm not at football, I kind of try and stay away from football. If that makes sense.
Yeah, I hear that.
Kind of try and focus on other stuff. Like I'll just play PS4 with my boys. I'll watch movies and stuff. Like the night before a game, I won't really play PlayStation much. I kind of just chill out. Just chill out, watch a film. Make sure I eat the night before a game and get a good night's sleep. That's probably it.
That's like me, Oli. So my friends used to say, nah. My friends used to say, Med, you don't love football. I was like, well, it's not 24/7 football, bro. Sometimes you need to take your head away from it. Yeah,
100%. Like if I get too into my football, like if I started watching my own clips and stuff, bro, I'd go insane, man. I need to switch off. Like we live football every day, you know what I mean? You need to get away from. Don't get me wrong, I watch football now if it's on the TV. Like I wish there was football on now. Don't get me wrong, I miss football real bad now. But I mean, like sometimes I think you can get too into it, like watching all your clips and watching all their clips and all that. I think it's a bit much sometimes. I kind of like just relaxing and then taking the game as it comes. Do you know what I mean?
Going into the games, who's the DJ? Who's the DJ before the games?
At Sheffield United, it's the first time a man puts his phone on. But like the boys will like request basically. Do you know what I mean? So it's everyone kind of. It's like a group
request.
So
okay.
There's not like one DJ. Before at other clubs, it's always been one DJ. But at Sheffield United, the kit man will put his phone on. He'll put a couple of tracks on and have like a playlist. But then the boys will just request as it goes through. Do you know what I mean?
Okay, yeah, that one there. When I was playing, there was one time a guy took the phone and I heard Slipknot. I was like, yo.
Where was that?
Huh? That was at Cambridge. I was like, yo, 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 no, we're not doing this here. Before the game, no. Oli, I couldn't believe it. I heard the tunes going up. I looked around. I said, no, we're not doing this today.
Yeah,
No
that
way.
did not get past you. That
Yeah,
who's the DJ at Newport, man?
It was a DJ at Newport. I think it was. No, was it there when Lenny was there?
Yeah, Big Lenny.
Yeah, I think it was Lenny. Yeah, Lenny was the DJ. Lenny had tunes. And Tom Owen Evans. He was the DJ. He DJed, so yeah, he used to run his. Yeah. So he used to do his stuff. Yeah, and Tom's a good DJ, so he was running tracks. Like that's how I get up. Like people. So I don't understand. Don't get me wrong. Like everyone prepares different, but me, before games, I want to dance. Like I like to be free. I like dancing. I like bantering because that's the way I get up for a game. I can't be serious. Like
100%, man.
Like,
bro, some of the boys at Sheffield United get real like amped up on that, bro.
Yeah.
I'm not like that though. Like I can understand for them they want you to do, but they're like that to me. Like get up for it. Let's go for the game. And I'm just sat there, just ready. Like I need to be relaxed when I got into a game. I go out like all pumped up and stuff. It's not good for me. Do you know what I mean? Like I have too much nervous energy. I need to just chill out, be my own, just relax. But the boys are good, man. Like the manager's so good at that. Sheffield United kind of getting the boys like mentally ready for the game and stuff, and into the place that they need to be. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. No, that's good, man. Now I've got a couple of questions for you.
Go.
Best player you played with right now.
At Sheffield United?
Yeah.
There's two.
Yeah.
John Fleck.
Cold.
Bro, the coldest.
Cold.
Like, the coldest.
Cold.
Bro, you don't even know, man. Like, I didn't realise how good.
Cold.
Like, he will run games against Liverpool, bro. Like, it's mental. Like, he will run games. And the other one is David McGoldrick, man.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I see you play still.
David McGoldrick and John Fleck are the two. David McGoldrick and John Fleck, man. Real cold.
Joker at the club.
Joker at Sheffield United. You know me, I like to have a little joke.
Yeah, I know you.
I like to have a little joke still. Apart from me, I'd say Chris Basham, bro. Guy's too funny. So dumb.
Yeah.
He's a big Geordie, bro. He's just so funny. Like, I think because of the way he speaks, half of the time everything he says is funny. Do you know what I mean?
Let's go. The hard man, the hard nut.
Tell you who's one of the hard nuts is Mo Besic. This Bosnian guy, bro. He just does not care, man. Does not care. Like it could easily kill someone. You know, one of them guys. You know that guy?
Yeah.
Easily with no regrets, just do it. Maybe.
Seriously?
Yeah, man, more Besic. But like the one that you don't want to go in against training and that, like Jack O'Connell, bro, is big scouser, man. He just kicks you on that, like, you know, one of them guys that takes training the same as the games, like they will just keep kicking people and that.
Yeah, I'll rate that.
It's not for me, man. Like, it's good if I'm on his team, bro. But see if he's up like the back of my ankles and that all the time, bro. Nah, man. Let me train in peace.
Who would you say you can see being a future manager or a coach?
There's a couple of Sheffield United still. Billy Sharp, the skipper, being once, definitely. Just because of how good of a captain he is, and like, you know what it's like. It's hard for the captain. You have to be Rav short, man.
What do you say? You gave him elbows?
Yeah, man. I used to throw Rav around in training all the time, and it used to get pissed, man. Rav's up there as well, you know. Technically, Rav's.
Yeah, no, I know Rav. I want to get Rav on after.
Rav will come on, bro. Rav, jump on, man. Rav's one of the coldest. Some of the stuff he'll do in training, but I'm just like, why would you even think? You know, like, why would you even think about doing that? Like,
I see the videos still now. Rav's cold. It's the coldest. It's been the coldest though.
Coldest, bro. Did you see the one he put on the other day when he was playing England?
No, I ain't seen that one yet.
Well, check it after this, bro, man. He took the piss. He just takes the piss out of people. but the manager's a bit. I think Billy Sharp or Johnny Egan, the centre half, man, just clever, technically, like mentally and the way that they go about the game and like the way they speak to people. It's like you're getting spoke to by like a little mini manager. Do you know what I mean?
100-meter race. Who's the quickest? Who would win?
Moose. Money's on Moose, man.
Quick.
Bruv. Least Mooset. Catch pigeons, bruv. This guy. So quick. Like, so powerful, physical. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely Moose, man. Money's on Moose there.
Oh. Getting bare phone calls. Sorry about that. I'm getting bare phone calls. Who gets finals? Who's always late or Moose?
Moose at every goddamn day, bro.
Yeah.
This guy, yeah, he's in his own world, bro. Absolute space cadet, man. I love the guy. He's French, bro, but he's basically British. But he, yeah, man, he just doesn't. He'll like come in, yeah, and he knows the fine, and like he'll come in late and give the fine money that day. He'll be like, "Sorry, I'm late," and give them the money for being late that day.
So he knows already.
He knows, yeah, of course he knows, bro.
Who would you
say? These men are shouting at me for saying DJ, but you're asking about Sheffield United players, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, because Dan James is the quickest player I ever played with still.
Yeah, I seen him. I seen one video when he ran from the box all the way to the other box. It was mad.
But the guy, I'll speak about DJ.
Who would you say, yeah, Oli, teacher's pet, manager's pet, I should say?
It's not really that many at Sheffield United. They're all quite like outspoken. But if I had to say one, teacher's pet. Nah, I couldn't say no one. You know, I don't think.
Yeah.
Like the boys are all like, they've all got a bit about them. Like it's a proper dressing room. Do you know what I mean?
We've saying that to end it. Yeah. Your best 11
ever,
like the people you've played with.
Right, cool. In net, Dean Henderson. Guy's a joke, bro. The best. Right back, Kyle Norton. Football's just too easy for him. Centre half, Joe Rodon, Swansea. He'll go to the top, bro. Like the top. Like got everything. Him and Jack O'Connell, he's at Sheffield United now. Them two centre half. Left back Andy Robertson, Liverpool. Guys won a Champions League. What can you say? Midfield, John Joe Shelby and Flecky. John Fleck. 10 Gilfie. Sigurdsson. That guy, bro. Right foot, left foot.
Yeah. Cold.
Left wing, Dan James. Right wing. Right wing's tough. Snodgrass. Snoddy. Just for the banter, man. Cold. And up front. See, I did this before and I said Fernando Llorente, but I'm going to put Tammy in there. I'm going to put Tammy in this team.
Tammy Abraham. Yeah.
I think Tammy would fit nicely in that team there. I think that's an alright 11 there.
Nah, that's a good 11 still. That's a good 11 you got there, you know.
I played some good players still, man.
No, you named them. I couldn't believe it. Like, no, good players, very good players.
Team pure soccer that'd be as well. Many pure soccer.
Not just shelling it, getting to the channels, shelling it.
Out from the back, complete football. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, what I was gonna say, with that closing the chat, the little chat. What would you say to the youngsters that looking up to ballers and that, and they want to start their career, or they want to do something, go into football? What would you say to them?
Keep enjoying it, man. Like the times when I've been playing football, when I've not enjoyed it, is the times when I've been I've been shit really. Do you know what I mean? Like it's the only times when I play my best is when I've got a smile on my face and when I'm enjoying it, mate. Do you know what I mean? Like I feel like if when I was growing up, if that's one bit of advice I'll give to myself would be just make sure I keep enjoying it. The minute you're not enjoying it is the minute things aren't going to go as well. So just play it for the love of football and not for anything else. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think that's the only bit of advice really. The rest of it's all swings and roundabouts, mate. You know what it's like. Football's a roller coaster, but you know the rewards and the benefits of sticking at it and really enjoying it are like nothing else, mate. So to the kids, keep going, man. Enjoy yourselves, and who knows where you're gonna get. Like who would have thought I'd be where I am right now? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, of course. Now, Oli, it's been a pleasure, man. Love always. You know you're my bro. Love always, man.
Always pleasure, mate. I'll speak to you soon, my boy. All right?
Take care.
Take care, brother.